As you watch this, thousands of travelers are touching down at Haneda and Narita airports. They have their digital transit cards loaded. They have bookings for hotels in Shibuya and ryokans in Kyoto. They have phones filled with recommendations from travel creators who promise them a flawless, neon-lit wonderland where everything works, everything is clean, and the future has already arrived. Nobody has explained to them the mathematical equation that created the country they are looking at. Because there is a Japan that exists entirely because of a brutal geographic reality, a Japan that the Ministry of Internal Affairs and Communications has been tracking with growing alarm for 30 years. And a Japan where the line between hyper-modern futurism and absolute abandonment is separated by nothing more than a single mountain tunnel. This is the real story of neon and moss. It is not an aesthetic choice. It is a structural survival mechanism. To understand it, you have to look past the flashing lights and examine the specific locations where these two worlds collide. To understand the neon side of Japan, you have to start with a single, unyielding geographic fact. 73% of Japan's landmass is mountainous. This leaves a population of roughly 125 million people to compress themselves into the remaining 27% of the flat coastal plains. Entry number 5, Shinjuku, Tokyo. Shinjuku is the capital of this compression. Shinjuku Station is officially documented by the Guinness World Records as the busiest transport hub on Earth, processing over 3.5 million passengers every single day. Because space here is the most valuable commodity on the planet, the city cannot expand outward. It must engineer its way upward and downward. The neon signs that define Shinjuku's skyline are not decorative. They are directional markers for vertical real estate. A single building here isn't just an office tower. It is a vertical street ecosystem, a Michelin-starred restaurant on the 9th floor, an underground train terminal in basement level 3, and a high-tech batting cage on the roof. It is a neon grid designed to keep millions of moving parts from colliding. Entry number 4, Akihabara, Tokyo. If Shinjuku is the architecture of human compression, Akihabara is the automation that keeps it alive. Known globally as the Electric Town, Akihabara represents the hyper-visual, relentless side of the Taiheiyo Belt, the massive urban corridor holding over 75 million people. Walking through Akihabara after midnight doesn't feel like walking through a city. It feels like being swallowed by a motherboard. Underneath the bright fluorescent lights of the convenience stores like Lawson and 7-Eleven lies the automated infrastructure of daily life. According to the Japan Franchise Association, there are over 55,000 convenience stores across the country, processing millions of transactions a day. In Akihabara, this automation peaks. You can walk into a dark alleyway, and standing there, glowing softly in the dark, will be a perfectly functioning vending machine, offering ice-cold green tea or piping hot coffee. This hyper-efficient, automated neon world exists because it has to. It is the only way to sustain human life at this scale. But if you take a train out of the Tokyo corridor, if you travel just 90 minutes west into the mountainous interior, the neon completely vanishes, and you enter the moss. This is the counterweight to Japan's urban density, a historic, unprecedented demographic contraction. Japan has the oldest population in the world, with over 1/3 of its citizens aged 65 or older. Because the younger generations have spent decades migrating into the neon corridor for employment, the rural areas, the Inaka, are experiencing a quiet, systemic emptying. Entry number 3, Nagano Prefecture. The most visible metric of this shift is what the Japanese government calls Akiya, abandoned homes. According to the official Housing and Land Survey, there are now over 9 million abandoned homes across Japan. In rural prefectures like Nagano, more than 20% of all residential structures sit completely empty. These are homes where the owners have passed away, the heirs live in high-rises in Tokyo, and the properties have been legally left behind. Without human maintenance, the heavy humidity of Japan takes over with astonishing speed. The moss side of Japan is beautiful, but it is a beauty born from structural decline. When a village drops below a certain population threshold, the local railway line closes, the local clinic shuts down, and nature moves back in. Nagano shows us a side of Japan that is quietly, gracefully learning how to shrink. Entry number 2. Gio-ji Temple, Kyoto. While Tokyo looks forward, Kyoto remembers, but it remembers through a specific philosophy known as Wabi-Sabi, the beauty of things that are imperfect, impermanent, and aged by time. Inside Gio-ji, a small temple hidden in the forested hills of Arashiyama, the earth is covered in a lush, velvety carpet of over 40 different species of moss. There are no flashing lights here. The only movement is the slow shift of shadows across the wooden temple porch. In Japanese culture, moss represents patience and resilience. While the neon world demands speed, Gio-ji demands presence. It is a space built entirely to escape the sensory madness of the concrete corridor, preserved by monks who treat the slow growth of nature as the ultimate form of art. Entry number 1. The mountain valleys of Shikoku. The number 1 location on this list changes how you see the entire country. If you travel south to the isolated mountain roads of Shikoku Island, you find the ultimate conclusion of this geographic separation. Shikoku features entire valleys where the human footprint is fading out completely. In villages like Nagano, the population has dropped so low that a local artist began replacing the residents who passed away or moved away with life-sized straw dolls. Here, the infrastructure designed to connect a modern nation is being swallowed by the forest. Rusted bridges, empty schools, and mountain highways where moss grows freely through the cracks in the asphalt. It is not a post-apocalyptic wasteland. It is a peaceful, quiet retirement of a landscape. It is the absolute furthest point from the neon towers of Shinjuku. Yet, it is happening in the exact same country, under the exact same government. The beauty of Japan isn't that it has neon cities, and it isn't that it has mossy temples. The beauty is that it has both at the exact same time. They don't fight each other, they balance each other. The hyper-efficiency of the cities gives you the peace of mind to enjoy the stillness of the countryside. The neon cannot exist without the moss, and the moss is the direct result of the neon. This channel, Neon and Moss, is dedicated to exploring both of these worlds. From the deepest corners of Tokyo's subcultures to the quietest mountain shrines hidden in the Japanese Alps. If you want to discover the true unfiltered duality of Japan, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and come along for the ride. Let me know in the comments below. Are you traveling to Japan for the neon, or are you looking for the moss? Until next time, matane.